Let's quickly talk about Wix versus WordPress, and it's important to understand that if you want to have an online presence, you need to choose the right platform, and you got to choose a platform that suits your target audience. So whether you want to, let's say you want a website builder to host your blog or to build an e-commerce site for selling, let's say your handmade jewelry, both Wix and WordPress offer features suitable for most users. And if a feature is not native to either platform, there are apps or plugins to help extend the capabilities of your site. So we're talking here about third-party plugins, aka apps. And so these website builders have different learning curves, and the one suitable for you depends on your needs and goals. So let me quickly go into in details here. So when we talk about WordPress versus Wix, it's really important to understand that so with Wix, you pay a monthly fee that encompasses both your website and hosting. WordPress.org is free, but you pay a hosting company to host your site. While Wix is very easy to use, it's not as customizable as WordPress.org. By the way, in today's conversation, I'm just talking about WordPress.org, not WordPress.com, because WordPress.com, that's the hosting, that's the website builder and hosting company. But WordPress.org, that's the free platform that allows you to do a lot of great things with your website. And WordPress.org has a learning curve not found on Wix. In other words, you need to have some kind of programming knowledge if you go with WordPress.org. And it's important to understand that when we talk about Wix in general, it's important to understand you have some kind of learning curve, but it's not as big as WordPress.org. The thing with Wix is that Wix offers other capabilities and solutions in terms of the templates. You have a very sleek template. You have a user friendliness. You have a responsive design. Those are really great. And one thing I also need to say here is that Wix is more expensive than WordPress. By the way, I want to insist on the fact that when we talk about WordPress here, I'm speaking about WordPress.org because this differs from WordPress.com. So WordPress.org requires hosting, whereas the company ending in .com hosts your sites on its own servers. Okay, it's important to say, but in today's conversation, we're comparing Wix to WordPress.org. And so it's important also to understand that WordPress is I would say a standard solution that as long as if you're doing blogging, if you're doing e-commerce, you will love WordPress.org or .com. It really depends. But the bottom line here is that you need to make sure the solution that you choose in the end suits your target audience and needs. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. We are going to have a wonderful conversation today. Let me quickly go a little deeper in the review here. So I want to first start with the Wix. The thing is that Wix offers a free plan, but the domain will be at wix.com and there are ads. So if you prefer a white label experience, go with the paid plan. And website plans run from $16 to $45 per month. So but business and e-commerce plans range from $27 all the way to $75 per month. There are also enterprise plans with custom pricing. I will talk about the pricing later on, but if you're not sure which plan you need, just try Wix for 14 days and see what works for you, okay? So if you're not satisfied within 14 days of purchasing a premium account, you get your money back. And every paid plan on Wix gives a custom domain, so you don't have to have your website.wix.com. It will be yourwebsite.com. You also have a free domain name for a year, no ads, and a free SSL certificate. Each plan under the business and e-commerce options include secure online payments, subscriptions, recurring payments, customer accounts, a custom domain, free domain for a year. This is kind of cool. No Wix ads and $600 in ad vouchers. I want to quickly go through the pros and cons so you have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into if you go with Wix. The pros: it is very easy to use. You have hundreds of free templates, and you have 24/7 customer support. What about the cons here? Well, Wix is not very customizable. I mean, when you really analyze the whole platform, you can see that it's not very customizable. And you have ads on starter plan. So it's just better not to go with the starter plan if you want to go on Wix. And you have limited storage also. So this is an element you need to pay attention to. What is the pricing? I want you to pay attention. I want you to look right now on the screen. So you can see that you have enterprise you have business elite, you have business, you have core, and you have the light plan. So this is the light plan I'm just telling you. On this light plan, you have ads, you have Wix ads. So you don't want to have this light plan. It's just better to go with a core plan. So you start having some kind of something potent, something powerful. And if you want to scale your e-commerce store, you can go with the business plan. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm talking to you about Wix versus WordPress. I want to talk to you now about WordPress. So when we talk about WordPress, we're talking about WordPress.com and WordPress.org, right? And it's important to understand that WordPress.org is free to use, but you have to pay. You have to pay for a hosting company, and you can find these companies for less than $10 per month. And if you know HTML, Java, or any other coding languages, you can make your site do virtually anything you want, thanks to its open source software. If you're not coding savvy, you can still use templates, plugins, and themes to give your website the look and function you need. There are nearly 60,000 plugins, many of which are free. And WordPress.org also has free themes to use, and most host companies offer one-click install and make it easy to get started. And otherwise, you can purchase premium themes directly from the WordPress marketplace, or buy one on a site such as Etsy. So you have a constellation of sellers who sell WordPress.org templates. So this is totally possible. Let's quickly go through the pros and cons of this service here. So the pros: you have endless customization. You have endless customization options. It's free, just pay for hosting. And the plugins expand the functionality of the sites. Okay, so this is really important to think about that. And what about the cons here? It is not as easy to use, so you need to think about some kind of learning curve, at least at the beginning. And not out-of-the-box e-commerce options, so you must use plugins to actually elevate your store's capability. And it can be slow with a fast host. It can be really slow if you do not have a fast host, which means the hosting company must be really, really strong if you want your WordPress website to be really wonderful. In terms of pricing, I want to show you on the screen here. This is not the pricing for WordPress.org, because WordPress.org is free. I'm showing you the pricing for WordPress.com. Okay, so WordPress.com, this is actually the hosting company. This is how much they're charging you. But WordPress.org is basically free. You have to pay for other stuff though, but the basic service is free. So let's talk about the winner here. I want to really go through the pricing and value so you have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into if you were to compare Wix versus WordPress. So, and by WordPress, I want to compare both WordPress.org and WordPress.com. So in terms of monthly pricing, for Wix, you have the free all the way to $59 per month. For WordPress.org, it is free and you have to pay hosting. For WordPress.com, it's free to $70 per month. What about free templates? You have free templates on all three platforms. I'm talking about Wix, but also on WordPress.org and WordPress.com. What about open source? Wix is not open source, and so is and neither is WordPress.com. So the .com is not open source. The only open source here is WordPress.org. In terms of support, basically on Wix, you have 24/7 callback as well as a knowledge base. For WordPress.org, you have no sort of organized customer support. You have community support and guides. You have to read on the website, blah, 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 blah. What about WordPress.com? Well, it depends on the plan. You have email, chat, forum, and guides are available. What about plugins? Well, on Wix, you do have plugins, and so do you on WordPress.org. On WordPress.com, on some plans, you have plugins. What about free domain for the first year? Well, on Wix, yes, of course. On WordPress.org, things will depend on the host that you have. And on WordPress.com, you get that free domain for the first year if you are on an annual billing process. So bottom line here is what? Bottom line is you actually gain from, you need to understand that Wix is a website builder platform that offers a range of pricing options from a free plan to a business VIP plan that costs about $79 per month. And when you think about WordPress, whether .org or .com, it's important to understand that WordPress.org is an open source content management system that is free to use, a CMS that is free to use, but you will need to pay for hosting, a domain name, and any additional themes or plugins. WordPress.com offers free and paid plans, but is not open source. So that distinction is important. And I want to also say that you need to ask yourself what's important for you. I mean, in terms of customization capabilities, themes and templates are great. So both platforms offer a variety of themes and templates for creating a website. And you also have plugins, apps, and add-ons. You have custom coding, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You have that a lot on WordPress.org. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about Wix versus WordPress. So the big question is, which is easier to use? Let's have a conversation about that. So in terms of ease of use, Wix is generally considered to be more user-friendly than WordPress. Wix is a website builder platform that uses drag-and-drop tools and pre-designed templates, making it easy for anyone to create a professional-looking website without any coding experience. So you don't need coding experience to use Wix. WordPress, on the other hand, is a content management system that requires a certain level of technical knowledge to use effectively. While it is possible to use WordPress without knowing how to code, you may find it more challenging to customize your website beyond the options provided by themes and plugins. And in short, the ease of use will depend on your specific needs and skills. If you want a simple platform that allows you to create a website quickly and easily without any coding knowledge, Wix may be the better choice. However, if you are willing to invest the time and effort to learn how to use WordPress, or if you have specific needs that require more advanced customization options, it can be a powerful and flexible platforms, okay? Especially when you consider things like drag and drop. So you have to understand, when we think about drag and drop site builders in general, Wix is one of them. So Wix basically uses a drag and drop editor to make it easy for users to create and customize their websites. The drag and drop editor allows you to move elements such as text, images, and media around the page, as well as customize their appearance using a variety of design options. So this makes it easy for anyone to create a professional looking website without any coding knowledge, okay? And when we talk about which platform is easier to use, you have learning resources. In terms of learning resources, you are on your own a lot if you were to go with Wix versus WordPress, because WordPress wants you to learn on your own. You also have, there is no customer support on WordPress.org, something that you have on Wix. In terms of user experience depends on your skills and needs, and so it's about the same. Mobile friendliness, both platforms are user friendly. In terms of page load speed, Wix tends to load a little faster than WordPress websites, and it's only because of the fact that the customization is kind of limited on Wix versus on WordPress.com. And one thing I also need to say here is that in terms of privacy and security, you need to be those are important considerations. So Wix provides a number of security measures, including SSL encryption, firewall protection, and daily malware scans to protect your website and your users' data. It also has a dedicated security team that monitors and responds to potential threats. WordPress is designed with security in mind and includes built-in features such as user authentication and password hashing. It can also be protected with additional security measures such as SSL encryption and firewall protection, and also there are a variety of security plugins available to enhance the security of a WordPress website. So let me give you the decision here. So which is better for which platform is better for SEO and marketing? The thing is that both Wix and WordPress offer a variety of features that can be useful for SEO and digital marketing. Wix, in our view, is generally considered to be good for basic SEO and marketing, with options such as customizable page titles and descriptions, the ability to add alt tags to images, and integration with Google Analytics. However, Wix may not offer as many advanced SEO and marketing features such as WordPress, and it may not be as customizable or flexible for optimizing your website for search engines. WordPress, on the other hand, is a popular choice among the digital marketers and is generally considered to be more powerful and flexible when it comes to SEO and marketing. It offers built-in features and plugins that can optimize your website for search engines and engage with your audience, such as customizable page titles and descriptions, the ability to add alt tags to images, integration with Google Analytics, and support for structured data. So in addition, WordPress has a larger developer community, which means there are as many plugins and custom solutions available to help you with SEO and marketing. So again, it's all about what you really are after. And in terms of blogging, both Wix and WordPress can be used for blogging, but there are some differences between the two platforms that may make one better suited for your specific needs. Wix is a website builder platform that offers templates and design options to create a blog, and it has a built-in blog editor that allows you to create and publish posts. However, Wix's blogging features may not be as advanced or flexible as those offered by WordPress. WordPress is a content management system that is specifically designed for blogging and is widely used by bloggers. It offers a variety of features and options to make it easy to create and manage a blog, such as a powerful editor, customizable categories and tags, the ability to schedule posts in advance, and integrations with social media. And this is really good. So in terms of which is better for e-commerce, in our view, for all intents and purposes, they both are sort of equal on this field. Now, if you were to ask for like which one has a slight advantage, we might say Wix. Wix has a slight advantage here. So what is the bottom line here? So what is our verdict when you think about Wix versus WordPress? Well, both Wix and WordPress.org offer suitable website options for most users. With one, you pay one fee for both the website builder and the host. The other is free, but you pay a separate hosting company. So we actually, in our view, we suggest using WordPress.org if you need advanced customization options, and choosing Wix if you want something that's easy to use with no technical know-how. So who is Wix best for? Wix is generally best for those who are looking for an easy-to-use platform that allows them to create a professional-looking website without requiring a lot of technical knowledge or design skills. It is particularly well-suited for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and individuals who want to create a website for personal or professional use. And Wix is also a great option for those who are looking for a platform that offers lots of design options and templates to choose from, as well as a variety of features and integrations that can be used to enhance the functionality of the website. So bottom line here is that if you're looking for flexibility, if you're looking for sort of scalability, if you're looking for efficiency, go with Wix here. So who is WordPress best for? Now, WordPress is generally best for those who are looking for a more powerful and flexible platform that offers unlimited options for creating and customizing a website. And WordPress is particularly well suited for those who are looking for a CMS that offers a great deal of control over the design and platform of the design and functionality rather of their website. And so WordPress is often used by developers and designers to create custom solutions for clients. This is really good. So, and there are some other top Wix and WordPress alternatives. So you have Weebly, you have GoDaddy, you have Ionos. So this is really important to know. So when we talk about Weebly, Weebly is a website builder platform known for its user-friendliness interface, and is generally best for those who are looking for an easy-to-use platform to create a professional-looking website. And with GoDaddy is a popular website hosting provider that offers domain name registration and hosting services, as well as the ability to build a website using a simple drag-and-drop website builder. What about Ionos? by one-on-one. This is an all-in-one website solution that allows you to register a domain, host your website, and create a site using its website builder. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, let me just do a quick recap here. So I actually compared and contrasted Wix and WordPress. And of course, I spoke to you about WordPress.org. So I actually, I give you the review here. First of all, I give you the overview, then the review, the winner here, and the decision you have to make. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.